Hello, hello. Hi, creative friends. Happy Saturday. I'm Jane from Sustain My Craft Habit. How are you doing? I'm just here. It's a little bit later on a Saturday evening, but I had a little craft idea in mind, so I wanted to pop on and see how you're all doing and share it with you. So let me know, how was your day today? How was your Saturday? Did you do anything fun, anything holiday um, related? If you are seeing that live button, that means you're catching me live. I know that there are quite a few really talented crafters on live this evening, so I think everyone is watching all sorts of crafty projects. But hello, welcome. Do say hi. Yeah, if you're seeing that red button, this is live. Otherwise, you're catching the replay, and just comment hashtag replay so I know, and I will make sure to say hi right back. So what am I doing here? I am just doing one little tiny piece that's going to be part of this craft idea. It's actually a DIY gift idea that I thought would be really fun and festive using a upcycled coffee tin. So hi, Wendy. What are you making? So I'm going to be making a Santa themed arrangement with you tonight. And this coffee tin, this is from Costco coffee tins, and I spray painted it already this really lovely red. So you can see how nice that looks. It was just 2 coats of this Rust-Oleum gloss, apple red spray paint. And I used this same spray paint the other night for a different project where I painted lids, mason jar lids, and it turned out so good. So hello, Buckabee, nice to see you. That's this one. And hi, Nani, nice to see you. So this red, I just kind of fell in love with it, and I thought I've been wanting to do an upcycled coffee tin project for a little while. So that's what we're making today. And I have kind of with me some greenery that I just snipped from my yard. And then we have some really fun kind of pieces to add in there. So that's what we're doing right now. This part right here, I'm just painting the surface of a birch branch slice. I have a few of these, and it wasn't a really nice piece. It was all marked up, or not marked up, but it had kind of black through it. So I'm just giving it a coat of black chalky paint. And this is going to be used to create a little Merry Christmas sign that we'll put on a pick. So I just wanted to paint that so that we can let it dry while we assemble the rest of the goodies. So I'm just going to set this aside over here and show you some of the other fun stuff that I have to go inside. So there's so many things that we can add to our arrangements. Hi, Shauna, you're not late. We are just getting started. So welcome. So nice to see you. Thank you all who've joined. So like I said, I just gave this tin can a coat of paint. It's just Rust-Oleum glossy red spray paint. I gave it 2 coats, letting it dry a little bit between each, and I just love it. It turned out so good. And so now I think you can maybe see or imagine where I might be going with this, but I did post a project on our Facebook page from another person who did a craft with small tin cans and made it look like kind of like a Santa themed. So we're going to do that with this big guy. And yeah, so hi, Angelia, nice to see you. Do let me know where you're all watching from. I am outside of Toronto, Canada. And I'm struggling to get this open. I think it hasn't been opened before. So I'm trying to open this package of vinyl that I have, and it's not necessarily important. I was trying to think about what to make a band with, kind of like the belt, Santa's belt. So that's what I'm trying to mimic, and I thought I could use some felt, like that black felt was one idea. So you could definitely use that, but then I remembered that I have this, which is just like a really shimmery black vinyl. So I thought that could be nice to add a little bit of pizzazz to our arrangement. So Wendy says, I'm right outside State College, Pennsylvania, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions. Wow, that's so fun. So fun, Wendy. And Shauna, yes, is from Saskatchewan. She's our fellow Canadian. So I thought, okay, this is where we're going. We have our can. I also have these just 2 buttons. I went digging into my sewing collection. So we're going to be putting them on here like this. And then we're going to do the band right underneath. So to fit it, I think my black belt needs to be no more than about 2 inches high. So I'm going to cut a piece off of this roll just with my scissors. So I always, you know, they even make it easy with the lines on the back, but it's not lining up exactly. So let me cut it. Let me see, that's 1 inch, 1.5. So this would be 2 inches. And you could use either scissors or like a straight edge. So what else could we use? Oh, it's fur. It's cold in Saskatchewan. I know. You know what, today? So we actually went out this evening in our town. They had the tree lighting ceremony, and we'd never been before, but my oldest was meeting up with some friends. So we thought it'd be fun kind of for the whole family to go. And I was worried it would be so cold, and I made like the kids dress in double layers and put on their snow pants, but it wasn't too bad. We actually had a really nice time. The wind kind of died down and we were able to enjoy it. It was a lot of people, and for, you know, us who have been kind of stuck at home and not really out, it was a bit of a shocker for the number of people. But it was very festive. So yeah, it was nice to actually get out. Okay, so I'm cutting a second strip of this to about 2 inches. Hi, Tatankitsa, nice to see you. Yeah, and so if you are all, whoever is joining on right now, we're making a Santa themed arrangement using an upcycled coffee tin. And I'm just using this black kind of shimmer vinyl to make the belt for the can, which I painted already. So I'm going to just basically apply this. Yes, Momo, that's what I'm making. I'm making a Santa themed arrangement here that you could have for your own home or to give as a gift for somebody. And if you happen to have, like, if I had a nice black satin ribbon, that would be perfect. Like 2-inch wide ribbon would have been really, really nice for this, but I did not have that. So I'm just gonna stand up to make sure I get my line straight. And then we'll just kind of have it go all the way around. So this is an adhesive vinyl that I'm using instead, but you could, if you don't have that, you could use maybe some black cardstock. I was actually originally thinking of using, see, doesn't it already start to give it some character? Such a little thing. So let me just add this last little piece because we want it to go all the way around. I'm just going to cut that one to size right there. Yeah, they had like a Santa, Mr. and Mrs. Claus that you could take pictures with. You know, everybody had their masks on, but still, it was so many people. They had live music. They had balloons, like animal balloons, but the lineups were too long, so we didn't actually wait for that. But it was really fun and festive. And then afterwards, we got some hot chocolate. Oh my gosh, I hope I'm not gonna, I'm kind of, okay, well, the paint held up in there even with me trying to take it out. Okay, let's do a better job lining that up. And there. Okay, there we go. So now we have our band for that part. Oh, good idea. Yeah, I know, Sonia, we were talking about what to use, and then I came across this in my collection because I was also thinking like what to make the buckle with. And so I have similarly the gold roll of the gold vinyl. So I thought that would be fun. So this is 2 inches. So I cut a chunk of it to 3 inches high. 1, 2, 3, and I think we need to cut it to 4 inches wide. And then I'm going to try to cut out kind of the center buckle. Actually, I should have taken my like a blade, a straight blade, but let's try to do this. Okay, so once we're done with the sorry, I just should have taken my better scissors for this. But yeah, once we kind of make our Santa arrangement, and I love this because I have plans like to make it as a green arrangement. Where did I get the peel and stick vinyl? So this vinyl is Cricut brand vinyl. And so that one I got directly from Cricut.com. But you can order it off of Amazon. And this one's nice because it does have already the lines on the back, so you don't have to necessarily measure it all out. But I know that like even the dollar store has some vinyl. I've never used their brand, but definitely you can get it there. This is where I got it straight from Cricut.com. For this cut one, it's a permanent glitter vinyl. So I just thought it'd be really fun to use this one. I have a really nice iron-on one too, but I don't think the iron-on would have worked so well for this project. So I'm just trying to cut out evenly the little kind of rectangle in the middle of the buckle. So perfect. Really those lines made it super easy. So that's my buckle, and we're going to try to just center it over now the black. Okay, so let's find a nice part there. We'll do it not right like here. There's a seam. You want to avoid the seam of the can. Just really the nicest part. Yes, it's really fun because we, you know, as on the blog and here on our Facebook page have been doing Christmas crafting for quite a few weeks now. But really the festivities of kind of the tree lighting ceremony in our community was just today. It reminds me that not everybody has been Christmas crafting and in the Christmas spirit for so long. So I'm just going to try to center this now so that it's about 1/2 inch over the top. I hope that's about right. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I don't think Santa would get upset. So there we go. So we have our buckle. Is it good? My little one's watching. Perfect. And now we can put our buttons. See, it's got such a nice shimmer to it. I think it gives it a little bit of a richer feel. And now I'm going to glue on the buttons just right above. My glue is sticking to me. So we're going to put one here and one here. And you could then, you know, put the lid back on the container and just fill it with all sorts of treats and have it just be a really cute gift package, upcycled gift container. I'm not sure that my comments are loading today. Here we go. So there we go. So isn't that just super cute? So simple. And if you had the lid on there, you could just put the lid back on.
You could make like a Santa Claus head on the lid.
Or you could make a Santa Claus head. You could paint the lid and decoupage it. But we're going to keep going now. We're going to fill it up. And to do that, I thought we could start with some greenery. So I have just some fresh greens. This is from my yew bush out front. And I love using this because the greens actually last a few weeks even without water. They dry quite nicely. Also boxwood. So that's this one snipped. It's not looking the greatest, but it too dries really, really nicely. So even if you don't have any water in there, which I don't, I'm just kind of putting everything in there. You could also put in some like foam, you know, that floral foam if you'd like to have a bit more control.
And water if you need.
And water, yeah, because you can get the floral foam that lets you add water. And then, you know, if you wanted to have it be more of a fresh arrangement. Hi, Crystal. Definitely, I would put like a baggie inside because otherwise the water was going to rust the tin pretty quickly. So put a baggie and then put that floral foam inside, and you can wet it and then make your arrangement inside. And that would be really pretty. It would last a few weeks. You know, it's not going to last forever, but just long enough for the holidays. But first we're going to fill it up now with like this greenery. And I'm going to, you know, add in a little bit more of the yew. So there, I mean, oh my goodness, even just like this is pretty, but tonight we're gonna go big or go home, right? We're gonna keep going. So I have some other goodies in here. And we're gonna start with like some of the biggest ones and then fill in with some of the littler ones. I got this berry pick from the dollar store. So that just, I think, you know, we're gonna be starting to build off of this red, gold, and green kind of color palette. And you guys can tell me what you think as we're going along. I also have these really fun pom-poms, and we have a tutorial for these on Sustain My Craft Habit for how to make the pom-poms. So I thought that we could use just some, these are like bamboo skewers, also from the dollar store. For us, it's the Dollarama. So I tried, you know, this one is just natural, but I tried applying, and I don't think you can tell the difference, but I had this glitter tape also from the dollar store from a couple years ago. It's like a gold glitter, but it's not sticking very well. So I don't know that I would, I mean, I think I'd have to secure it a bit with a bit of hot glue to keep it.
Or Mod Podge.
Or Mod Podge, yes. You could put a little bit of Mod Podge. So that's one of my daughters. I have 3 girls and 1 boy. And this one is my biggest helper with the crafting. She loves to craft. Okay, so we're just going to stick a little bit of hot glue in there and stick our pom-pom. And this is really nice because it adds just like such a soft, fluffy texture when everything else is kind of hard and metallic, right? So we can pop that cutie in there. And then I actually have a white one. Should I add the white one in there too? What do you think? Should we add some white? So I also have painted pine cones. If you guys have been following along with me, you know that we love to craft with our pine cones. Oh, thank you so much, Crystal. And I always have, like, I painted a bunch of these over the last few weeks, and I even have some of them from last year that my mom painted. So again, we can put these onto the skewers and add them into the arrangement. So these are just ways to fill in your arrangement, make it look really luxe and expensive, but it's not, right? They're so far the tin. So yes, the can of spray paint, it's not cheap anymore. I think now for us it's $15 to $20, but it lasts for so many projects. So you could make, you know, a bunch of these arrangements for if you're going visiting, like they'd make a great hostess gift, or for coworkers. So now we're just finding other ways to fill in a little bit of texture and glam. So we've added a red pine cone, and now I would add in, I have a few of these really pretty gold glitter ornaments. So these are actually nice because I'm going to use very minimal glue to stick them on, but then somebody can take these and put them on their tree too. Yes, I pulled them off my tree, and my daughter's looking at me like, you can't give away our ornaments, but this is for demonstration.
Good.
So a very small amount of glue. We'll put that on there. She's like, good, you can't give our ornaments away, Mama. So hopefully it'll stay on. If not, we may have to do it just, yeah, that's not going to hold on. But with maybe the ribbon part, we can kind of just wrap it around the dowel.
And then glue it in.
And then glue it on? I think we may not even need to. I think it'll just kind of hang on there. And that just now adds like that lovely, lovely texture. So what are we thinking so far? Is it good? I think we have to add something though up on here to hold, to kind of hide that. Let me see, what else do we have in here?
Tie a ribbon.
Tie a little ribbon? That's a good idea. So maybe just a little, we have this ribbon. Would that be nice? It's kind of got red and white and green in it.
It's like the color of my candy cane.
Yeah.
Literally.
Very good. Oh yeah, see, and I have a few of those that we can add in there.
Yeah.
You want to add one in? Okay, not yet, honey.
Aw.
I'm not sure exactly where we're going to put it.
I know.
You know where it's going to go? I'm just going to use a little bit of hot glue and make a tiny little bow. And we can add that onto our picks. Hi, Sarah. So nice to see you. Thank you. It's looking really cute. So we're just going to add this little bow on here to hide the top of that dowel. Tanya says, I went to the garden center last night. They were selling a bunch of those different planter picks. They're really expensive, aren't they? Like, I know, me too. Where did I go? Canadian Tire the other night, and I couldn't believe it. For like $20 for the littlest pick to put in there. So far, it's already looking really cute, but I thought that we could also make it nice for the kiddos as well. So, where's the candy cane?
Oh.
So we can tuck in, you know, a couple of candy canes just around.
I stole one and started
everybody needs some candy, right? We need more candy over the holidays.
I stole one and started eating it.
You did, little swiper. But also at the Dollarama, I picked up like these little pouches for $1 of different candies. So we're going. They're chocolates. Thank you. She's correcting me. I don't know if you're helping me more or you're making me more nervous.
I'm giving you ideas, okay?
She's giving me ideas, she says. Yes, you are. So let's put a few of these onto, again, not too much glue because we want them to be able to come off. So we'll just make this like double-sided. And now,
something fell down.
What did you drop down?
I didn't drop it.
Now it's going to be a gift that anybody would like to receive, right, honey?
I'm probably gonna
She's
steal the
already
candies.
eyeing it with the chocolates. So we're making little chocolate picks now, double-sided. And we can tuck in a bunch of those. So because they're not very expensive, right? $1 for the whole bag. Oh, she's adding a few more candy canes. She's making it how she would like to receive it.
Nope.
So Wendy says, I love the dressing up the bamboo sticks and using them as picks. Yeah, because they can really, absolutely, you can add in whatever you like and just keep going. And again, the bamboo sticks, you know, you get a whole bag of like 20 or 30 of them for very little. And then they are, you know, at the end, they can go in the compost bin or out in the green bin, and you're good to go. I'm going to add a few more here. And so I thought that was really fun, kind of it ends up being a bit almost like an edible arrangement when you're adding on, adding these. And then it's like a gift for the mom or the hostess. Please stop. As well as a gift for the kids, right? That they can come and
I'm probably gonna eat all the candy in one
You're gonna
day.
eat all the candy. So just these fun little picks. We'll tuck that one in there. And there we go. Maybe we need one more white pom-pom we'll add in there. Thank you so much, Laura. So I said we have this tutorial for these pom-poms over on Sustain My Craft Habit. I think Sonia made them just using a fork and some yarn. Oh my gosh, you're digging into the chocolate, aren't you?
Yep.
So there we go. This is the idea. I think we could keep going and we could keep filling it in with different ornaments. Like I really love this idea of then, you know, they have some ornaments as keepsakes at the end of the day. Oh, and then I think one kind of final thing that we can do to make it look really, really full is to add like a lovely bow.
That's ginormous.
This bow is ginormous. It's one my mom had made and I kind of took it out of an arrangement. So you can just tuck it in kind of on the side. And there's just something about a nice big bow that adds that glamour. I'm just going to turn it around for a second so that I can see what I'm doing here. This one has a wire. So let me see if we can just kind of hook that onto the top of the tin. I think that's going to be the best way. And it's just continuing to play off the gold and the red. And you've got all sorts of goodies in there. So there we go. That is our craft for tonight. Do you use a low temp glue so the chocolate doesn't melt? No, it's just regular. I mean, the tin foil is pretty like bunched up on the back there, so it won't, you know, and the hot glue cools down really, really quick. So it's not melting through at all. It's just enough. You just want to put kind of enough glue that it'll keep it on there for a little while without like overdoing it. So that shouldn't be a problem. Unless you have a really, really hot glue gun that's hotter than mine, but mine is, looks like it's okay. So just to show you, this is kind of what it looks like from the back side. You could fill it in with a little bit more, like I would probably add in maybe another painted pine cone. I do actually have, wait, which one? This one, it was already on a stick, this white one. I think it's a little bit too high, so I'm gonna just break off a little bit on the bottom. There we go. And tuck that. Oh, that's lovely. Just like that in there. It's almost like as high as my greenery. So yeah, so this is our cute little Santa arrangement. I mean, I don't think we need as many candy canes, but she heard that. But we can just tuck them into the arrangement and have them hanging off the greenery. That's what I was thinking. There, that's really, really cute. So this is it, friends. That's our craft for tonight. I do hope you enjoyed that and inspired you. Do let me know if you have any questions. And I better go or else she's going to eat all the chocolates. Okay, friends. Have a great night. Bye.